He also wants to help people who have, in his words, been neglected, ignored, and abandoned. Joining us now is our political expert, Brian Soblel. So what does Donald Trump have to do tonight? And we heard Ross say that the indications are that it's going to kind of look like Donald Trump's stump speech that he's been saying all along. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I think he has to look presidential tonight. I think it's the time for him now to set aside a lot of the partisan rhetoric and show America. A lot of people will be tuning in tonight that there is a different Donald Trump. It's the Donald Trump the kids have been talking about, that his wife talked about, that other people have talked about, perhaps what we'll hear in speeches tonight.
And we've been hearing a lot today about whether he will use the teleprompter, whether he will just be spontaneous. What do you think he will do? What will be most effective for him to do tonight?
Well, if he's going to the stump speech where it requires a teleprompter, he's going to lose a lot of his spontaneity. The thing that he does so well is he just looks out and he makes comments. Tonight is a different kind of speech, Julie. He's got to connect with people who are independent, who don't want to say who they're going to vote for Democrats, for Republicans who may be leaning in a different direction. He's got to be, again, presidential tonight.
I read a quote from someone who is an independent who was saying what he wanted to see was something specific tonight. Donald Trump tends to speak in generalities.
Yes.
I'm going to build a wall and I'm going to have Mexico pay for it.
Right.
He said, I want to see something specific, and his quote was, throw me a bone so that I will vote for you.
Well, it's whoever that was is right on point, because the fact is that the lack of specificity has been Donald Trump's both strong suit and weak suit. And now he's got to really come to the game with specifics. So if he's talking about the middle class tonight and some of these things that we're hearing about, it's not just we're going to take care of the middle class and we're going to be huge with the middle class. It's going to be, I have a three-part program. It is this, and this. Otherwise, it's just one more Donald Trump speech.
We heard Ross talk about Peter Thiel, a billionaire,
yes,
an openly gay man speaking tonight, addressing the party. The significance, in your view, of that?
It's an historic thing. The party platform, as Ross pointed out, is very much against gay marriage and transgender issues and that sort of thing. And he's going to come out tonight and say that we ought to set all of that aside as people and concentrate on the issues that are really important in the world, like national security, like income problems among middle class and lower income people, and all these other issues that really are much more important for most Americans than any of these issues that may end up in a platform.
Well, there are going to be so many people watching tonight. We'll talk to you again at 6.
Absolutely.
And then again on the 10 o'clock news after Donald Trump has
Yes, it should be really, really interesting.
Yeah. Yep. Brian, thank you.
Thanks, Brian.
You're welcome.
And go to